Are you a racist party? Are you involved in a racist party?
No. We're not a racist country, Brian. We've never been a racist country. Our goal is to make sure that today is better than yesterday. Are we perfect? No. But our goal is to always make sure we try and be more perfect every day that we can. I know I faced racism when I was growing up, but I can tell you today is a lot better than it was then. Our goal is to lift up everybody, not go and divide people on race or gender or party or anything else. We've had enough of that in America. That's why I'm so passionate about doing this. I don't want my kids growing up where they're sitting there thinking that they're disadvantaged because of a color or a gender. I want them to know that if they work hard, they can do and be anything they want to be in America.
It has been a wild ride. We are in the middle of the month of January in 2024, and baby, it has not been a dull moment.
We asked people out on the street about that tonight. We didn't find anyone that could agree with that.
Not
statement.
anybody with common sense.
Yeah, we didn't find anyone.
Well, you know what? I've been having a hard time trying to decide who I'm gonna vote for. Mm-hmm. So Nikki Haley's the leader in the clubhouse because
she was a leader in your clubhouse.
Because she's 100% correct. If you forget about slavery, Jim Crow, segregation, anti-Semitism, Asian hate that's been going on in this country, America's been smooth sailing.
Yeah.
From Mother Nature doing her thing, all the way to the GOP just flat out denying the facts of history. And the presidential candidate that comes first to mind is none other than Governor Nikki Haley. So she's at it again, sisters and brothers and family and friends. You may remember a town hall that she was at a few weeks ago where she was asked the question about what started the Civil War and all that mumbling and bumbling, only to deny that the Civil War started because of slavery. And then she went on an apology tour, and I got black friends, and all of the stuff that you got to do to try to cover your behind. But you know what? Nothing really fundamentally changed about Nikki Haley's belief that this country has never done anything wrong when it comes to race. She was interviewed on Fox and asked about whether or not this country has been a racist nation or whether or not her party is racist. And Lord, have mercy on our souls. This is what she said.
What was the cause of the United States Civil War?
I think it always comes down to the role of government and what the rights of the people are. And I will always stand by the fact that I think government was intended to secure the rights and freedoms of the people. It was never meant to be all things to all people. Government doesn't need to tell you how to live your life. They don't need to tell you what you can and can't do. They don't need to be a part of your life.
In the year 2023, it's astonishing to me that you answer that question without mentioning the word slavery.
What do you want me to say about slavery?
Now, not only did the former governor of South Carolina say that we are not a racist nation as of today, she went as far as to say we've never been a racist nation. Then in the same breath, as you heard or saw, she said, I face racism myself. Now, which is it, Governor Nikki Haley? Are we a racist nation? Have we ever been a racist nation? Or are we not a racist nation? Or is it only you that experienced a little bit of racism? Which is it? Because you can't have it both ways on this issue. Family and friends and frenemies, I am here to tell you why people like Governor Nikki Haley are so dangerous. You got people like her and DeSantis and other on the GOP side who are willing just to deny irrefutable facts about the United States of America. This nation has never been racist today. What will it be tomorrow? That they will outright lie and contort themselves to be able to speak to a certain segment of the voter population that does not want to hear the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth about the United States of America, the good, the bad, and the ugly. And there is no denying that racism overall, sexism overall, xenophobia overall, anti-Semitism overall, and ageism, all the isms are incredibly horrible and weaved into the fabric of this nation. And there is absolutely no denying that Anti-black racism, hello somebody, shadow slavery that still has a ripple effect today is one of the worst, if not the worst transgressions that this country, even before its founding, not only participated in, but traded in and became a hegemonic nation because of. But don't ask any member of the GOP that question, because they will deny, and when they're done denying, they'll just keep on denying.
Just keep it flying.
Keep it flying? And why do you want to keep it flying?
Why would anybody want to erase our heritage?
Well, some people would say that flag symbolizes racism, it symbolizes slavery, and they might have some valid points there.
That's their opinion, they're welcome to their opinion if they want it.
Are you pro-slavery or against slavery?
I have no comment, but thank you for the interview.
I'll give you one more chance. Pro or anti-slavery?
No comment.
I'll give you one more opportunity to say if you're pro or anti-slavery.
No comment.
All right, well, there you have it. No comment on the if you're in favor of slavery or not.
Now, why should you care about this? Why should we all care about this? Because if people like her are lying in the beginning, they'll be lying in the end. And again, putting out this kind of misinformation is dangerous, and it has an impact on public policy. Let me remind you of the dismantling of affirmative action that just recently happened at the hands of the United States Supreme Court. Affirmative action was created to make crooked paths straight. Why? Because there's an atonement, there's a correction that needs to happen in this country when it comes to race, especially anti-black racism. It is not just the words of people like her and other leaders in the GOP that we should be concerned about. We should be concerned also that this is being embedded in the minds of the American people, that ultimately public policy will follow and have detrimental impacts on all of us. I want to quote Lucas, who is a YouTube personality, where he said that in America, we put our racism in a tuxedo. And that is exactly right. Lucas got that exactly right. We cannot be deniers of the history of this country. Again, the good, the bad, and the ugly. And if people like Nikki Haley, who is vying to be the leader of the free world, is willing to just lie just to get elected, something is wrong. And if there is a segment of the population in this country, which obviously there is, white racist bigots, or just people who are just racial supremacists, because you ain't got to be just white to do that, on the side of just not wanting to offend the people who believe this nonsense, we have a problem. If she's lying about irrefutable facts, what else will she lie about? What else will she deny? This is indeed a problem. And when people like her paint truth as division, we got a bigger problem, America. We need to jump on this, America. America, there's a problem. Houston, we have a problem. AKA United States, we have a problem. And as I have said before, and I will say it again, this is not just about former Governor Nikki Haley. This is about the wholesale zeitgeist that is taking over this nation, where they are willing to deny facts, historical facts, and especially when it comes to the impact that these lies will have on the African American community in particular, but America as a whole. We have a problem. We need to solve it. We need to call out leaders, whether they Republicans or Democrats, who are willing to lie. You should do everything to win when you're running. I understand that as somebody that has run for offices, but you should not do anything. Everything, but not anything. And we are far past what members of the GOP and others, and I will ride on the Democrats too, but I'm gonna focus on the GOP, are willing to do. Lie, cheat, and kill spirits. They willing to do that to win in office. America, this is not what we should be doing in the 21st century. But here we are.